So you and I, me and you, us two, we're going to beat fear together. This is what this is about. It's a 2-week Beat the Fear challenge. Let me tell you how this came about. So back in 2011, before video was all hot the way it is now, I was dying to do video. I was just making the decision that I wanted to come out into the world and help people, but I didn't know anything. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know anything. Like so many new helpers of humans is what I call us, all the, transformational people of the world. I call them helpers of humans. I just didn't know what to do. And all I had was this burning desire to do video. But I was terrified to do it, just like paralyzed, ridiculously paralyzed. I went to Target, bought the camera, bought the tripod, came home excited. And when I pulled it out and actually got ready for showtime, I froze. It just was not happening. And so I threw the equipment in the I threw the equipment in the closet, and for months was just like, beating myself up for not doing it, and like, why can't I do this, and don't be such a punk, and oh man, it was so bad. And I was restless. I couldn't sleep well. I just couldn't live well. It was exhausting, and fear was tearing me. It was beating me. Fear was beating me the way it's probably beating you now. I felt like I was playing small, the way you're probably feeling now. I felt like I was capable of so much more, the way you're probably feeling now. And yet the fear just kept me like in a chokehold. It was winning. Fear was totally winning. And I finally got up the nerve one day to do one video. And after I published that video online on YouTube, and it's still there, by the way, I knew that I was not going to be able to continue consistently because the fear was so intense, so loud, and that I would have to do this hard working up thing every time I wanted to do video, and that just wasn't going to be sustainable. So at that time, I created my own challenge, but I did it all alone. But it did work. Let me tell you what I did. I decided that every single week, 3 times a week minimum, I was going to create a video and publish it, and I was going to tell the truth, and I was going to be who I was. I did it for every single week for weeks, 3 times a week. And I beat the fear. It was so hard. I did it no matter how I looked, no matter how I felt, no matter what was going on. I did it, and it was so hard. Back then I was broke. Today I've become a multiple 6-figure coach. I live here in Milan. I live gorgeously. I work with women all over the world. I eat well. I shop well. I travel well. Life is good. And as I'm elevating to the next level, and I'm talking to so many of my clients who are wanting to elevate to the next level, fear is a big part of why folks are not up leveling, and it's probably the reality for you too. So I want not only for you, but also for myself to beat the fear yet again. And this time I want to do it in community. No more hard, struggling, pushing. You and I are going to beat the fear together. So how is this going to work? All the details are on this page. What you need to know is we start Tuesday, June 7th. That's right around the corner. Tuesday, June 7th, we start the Beat the Shit Out of Fear challenge. But the deadline to register is Saturday, June 4th. Saturday, June 4th is the deadline to register. Look at the details on this page about what we're going to do to beat the fear. And this works because I did it. So I know it works. So if it worked for me, it will work for you. And so after you register, make sure you join the private group on Facebook. That's also on this page down there, okay? This is how I will know that you've registered officially and that you're paying attention, that you know how to follow instructions, okay? Well, it's the Beat the Shit Out of Fear Challenge. We start Tuesday, June 7th. The deadline to register is Saturday, June 4th. It's only $197 to participate. $197 to beat fear, so you can go create videos, start speaking, start calling prospects, start having 5-figure conversations with people, have the conversation with the guy, with your boss, with your colleagues, with your client, like all the stuff that you're wanting to do, the big decisions you need to make, the travel deals, everything. $197 to beat that fear, that's a no-brainer, okay? And all of my private clients are paying a minimum of $12,000 to work with me. And you get to be in community with me, give feedback from me for $197. So I am up leveling. All of my clients are up leveling. Everybody who's in my orbit is up leveling. And we're beating the fear on purpose, consciously, no waiting. We're doing it it's a velocity type, condensed hot seat 2 weeks. It's so intense. So I look forward to being with you there. It's the 2-week Beat the Shit Out of Fear Challenge. Register below, then join the Facebook group, and I'll see you there. Bye.